Students, we will discuss the next set of reaction, that is reduction reaction and oxidation reactions. To start with, first we will start with oxidation reaction. What is oxidation reaction? Simple. I'll give you some examples, then we can discuss here. Magnesium reacts with oxygen to form magnesium oxide. Carbon reacts with oxygen to form carbon dioxide. ह्याला ॲक्च्युली तुम्हाला येणार नाही आहे तरी सांगते. इथेन, दिस इज अन ऑर्गॅनिक कंपाऊंड. इथेन विल पुट हिअर लाईक दिस. इथेन when heated gives rise to ethene. Then we have there is one more reaction here, which is magnesium hydride. Magnesium, we'll put here like this. Magnesium hydride, MgH2, giving rise to magnesium plus hydrogen. Okay, magnesium plus hydrogen concentrator. This is reaction number 1. This is reaction number 2. Reaction number 3. Reaction number 4. In reaction number 1 and 2 respectively, the reactant is gaining oxygen to form product. Forget about the product. We are not concerned about the product. Here the reactant is gaining oxygen to form product. Reaction number 2, reactant is gaining oxygen to form product. Here reaction number 3 and 4, reactant is losing hydrogen. Like here the hydrogen atoms are 3 plus 3, they have been reduced to 2 plus 2, that is 4. The reactant is losing hydrogen to form product. Similarly here also reactant is losing hydrogen to form product. We have started with oxidation reaction here. Here the reactant is gaining oxygen to form product. That is respectively in reaction number 1 and 2, where the reactant is gaining oxygen to form product. And in reaction number 3 and 4, the reactant is losing hydrogen to form product. Here total hydrogen atoms are 6 and here the total hydrogen atoms are 4, which shows that the reactant loses hydrogen to form product. Similarly here also magnesium hydride, here the reactant is losing hydrogen to form product. So such reactions in which the reactant gains oxygen to form product is called oxidation reaction, or the reactant loses hydrogen to form product is called oxidation reaction. So how you are going to write oxidation reaction here? It is a reaction in which the reactant gains oxygen to form product or loses hydrogen to form product. That is called as the oxidation reaction. First point. Second point is that students, we will take a compound which is C2H5OH, which is called ethyl alcohol. Okay, ethyl alcohol, what we'll do here, we will heat it in the presence of K2Cr2O7 in sulfuric acid. Ethyl alcohol gets converted into CH3COOH, which is called acetic acid. Count the number of oxygen atom here. Ethyl alcohol gains oxygen to form product. Oxygen is supplied by this typical compound which is called potassium dichromate in acid, hence called as acidified potassium dichromate. What does acidified potassium dichromate do? It supplies oxygen necessary for oxidation of ethyl alcohol. So here ethyl alcohol gains oxygen to form acetic acid. The oxygen to ethyl alcohol is supplied by means of acidified potassium dichromate. Hence, acidified potassium dichromate is a supplier of oxygen called as oxidizing agent, or it is also called as oxidant. So who is an oxidant? Who is a supplier of oxygen? Who is an oxidizing agent? Who supplies oxygen? That is called as oxidant or oxidizing agent. Students, a bit of detail I will be teaching you now. Consider a reaction here. Potassium permanganate plus ferrous sulfate plus sulfuric acid giving rise to potassium sulfate plus manganese sulfate plus Fe2SO4 thrice ferric sulfide plus 8 molecules of water. Potassium dichromate FeSO4 H2SO4 K2 giving rise to potassium permanganate reacts with potassium permanganate reacts with ferrous sulfate. Potassium permanganate is in acidified form, means it is dissolved with acid. Potassium permanganate reacts with ferrous sulfate to form potassium sulfate plus manganese sulfate plus ferrous sulfate gets converted into ferric sulfate plus 8H2. Now who is oxidized and who is the oxidizing agent? Ferrous sulfate is oxidized to ferric sulfate. FeSO4 is oxidized to Fe2SO4 thrice. Who does this? This acidified potassium permanganate. Acidified potassium permanganate is a supplier of oxygen necessary for oxidation of ferrous sulfate to ferric sulfate. What does this mean? It means that acidified potassium permanganate is an oxidant or oxidizing agent which oxidizes ferrous sulfate to ferric sulfate. Now we will carry out the ionic reaction. Exactly what happens? Students, this reaction is important. Ionic reaction, FeSO4 gets converted into Fe2SO4 thrice. Exactly ionic reaction takes place how? Fe plus 2 plus SO4 2 minus gives rise to Fe plus 3 plus SO4 2 minus. What is this? This is like this. Fe plus 2 and here 3. Fe plus 2 is getting converted to Fe plus 3. Fe plus 2 is getting converted to Fe plus 3 by increasing the positive charge. Increase of positive charge is loss of negative charge. Loss of negative charge means loss of electrons. That is, ferrous ion gets converted to ferric ion. Ferrous ion gets converted to ferric ion by losing negative charge. This is one more definition of oxidation reaction. So what is one more definition of oxidation reaction? Where the reactant loses electron to form product. Reactant loses electron to form product. Students, increase in the positive charge means decrease in the positive charge means decrease in the negative charge. Decrease in the negative charge means loss of electrons. If the reactant loses electrons, then also it is called as a oxidation reaction. So oxidation reaction is a reaction where the reactant combines with oxygen, or reactant loses hydrogen, or reactant loses electrons to form product. Whatever is the product, you don't worry about it. You only bother about oxidation. Are you okay? gain of oxygen or loss of hydrogen or loss of electrons. This is called oxidation reaction. Okay, students, now I will tell you something regarding the reduction reaction, which is very easy. Reverse karate. Reduction reaction. Reduction reaction, we had discussed this earlier, that vegetable oil reacts with hydrogen gas to form vanaspati ghee, dalda. Okay, vanaspati ghee. The reaction in which the reactant gains hydrogen. The reaction in which the reactant gains hydrogen to form product is called as reduction reaction. Are you okay? So what is reduction reaction here? Where the reactant gains hydrogen to form product. Like for example, you take any vegetable oil and you react it with hydrogen. We get vanaspati ghee, which is popularly called as dalda, students. Okay, the reaction definitely is carried out in the presence of nickel catalyst at 60 degree Celsius. So the reaction in which the reactant gains hydrogen to form product is called reduction reaction. Students, there is one more variety of reaction which is called redox reaction. What is redox reaction? CuO plus H2 giving rise to copper plus water. Here cupric oxide is losing oxygen to form product, means cupric oxide is undergoing reduction. Hydrogen is gaining oxygen from cupric oxide. Cupric oxide's oxygen hydrogen ओढून घेतं and it gets converted to water, means hydrogen is undergoing oxidation. ज्याचं रिडक्शन होतं तो ऑक्सिजन सप्लायर, म्हणजे कोण तो? ऑक्सिडंट. The one who undergoes reduction is an oxidant. The one who undergoes oxidation is a reductant or a reducing agent. Such a reaction in which one reactant is undergoing reduction, the other reactant is undergoing oxidation, is called as the redox reaction. So what is the redox reaction? Where one of the reactants is undergoing oxidation and the other reactant is undergoing reduction. That is called as a redox reaction. That is called as what? That is called as a redox reaction. For example, cupric oxide reacts with hydrogen to form copper and water. Cupric oxide loses oxygen, loser of oxygen, reduction, but supplier of oxygen to the other reactant, hence oxidant or oxidizing agent. What hydrogen, gainer of oxygen, hence undergoing oxidation, but he reduces the partner, reductant or reducing agent. The reaction in which one reactant reduces, one reactant oxidizes is called as redox reaction. Are you okay what I am saying, students? Come on. Next I will have a discussion of back lesson question in the from the textbook. One set is given. I will declare the answers and we will start with the last part. I think the last period will be the last part and I will begin with effects of electric current, students, fourth lesson. Now what shall I discuss here? Please concentrate. Page number 46, you see. Question number 6. Page number 46, question number 6. Identify from the following reactions the reactant that undergoes oxidation and reduction. कोणाचं ऑक्सिडेशन, कोणाचं रिडक्शन. Fe plus S, FeS. Fe is undergoing oxidation. कसं टीचर? कारण तो इलेक्ट्रॉन लूज करतो. कोणाला? सल्फरला. So loser of electron, oxidation. Gainer of electron, sulfur is a gainer of electron, reduction. So iron undergoes oxidation, sulfur undergoes reduction. Though it is difficult to understand here because Fe or iron is the loser of electron, hence oxidation. Sulfur is a gainer of electron, hence undergoing reduction. What about this? Silver oxide. Silver oxide is losing oxygen, means silver oxide is losing oxygen, reduction. I'll repeat, silver oxide is a loser of oxygen, reduction. Magnesium reacts with oxygen, a gainer of oxygen to form product, oxidation. Magnesium, a gainer of oxygen to form product, oxidation. Here, nickel is a loser of oxygen, reduction. Hydrogen is a gainer of oxygen, oxidation. So, D is a redox reaction. First is redox reaction, iron oxidation, sulfur reduction. Second is reduction reaction. Third is, or C is, oxidation reaction. Fourth is redox reaction. Means one reactant is undergoing reduction, the other reactant is undergoing oxidation. Ends the story. ठीक है? The next period I will continue with some more things. We'll stop for today.